All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are continuing our Rihi'Naran Democratic Stars playthrough. This is our Space Lion race. And so last time we have kind of just focused on expanding and trying to deal with our income and getting our income up. We met a fallen empire here, and we're about to probably get into another war with Thorquell Industries. My guess is we are. Like, our attitudes are terrible towards each other. We really just hate each other. I mean, ours is pretty righteous because they dissected a bunch of our people. So you know, that's a problem. So I think we are gonna redeclare the rivalry. If I can get someone to be on our side, that would be huge. But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. So we're continuing to expand. We're going to see what happens. We built up our defenses here. They have about 2.7k fleet power, and both of our defense stations where they would be able to hit have larger than 3. So hopefully we will be able to hold out, but we'll see. We'll see whether there is even a war. They may see our fleets in trouble. Oh, well, you know, I was gonna say they may see our fleets in trouble, and immediately they're like, war preparations. All right, well, so that's happening. So we're gonna send you to do that. Can I add like just regular ships? No, I can't. So we're gonna create a new fleet. We're gonna build one. I really need to get a bunch of destroyers into the fight at some point. And so we're going to build 8 destroyers. And 2 of those. So that's going to be our next fleet that we build. And we'll see how this goes. Shenandoah just ended its construction. Oh, I really need to build that there. That needs to happen. Let's see here. What else needs to happen? Well, research. Okay, so we built some strike ships. I think we need to grab cheaper destroyers. I'm getting terrified of being attacked by them, so yes, we need those things. Let's see here. What else is needed for this fight? The Hawking is up here. They finished examining that. We're moving on. The Yukon is also done. Well, the Yukon is waiting for Constanza Diaz to finish examining this system here. Is that? No, it's down there. I was going to say, if the anomaly is on the habitable planet, we may do some stuff with that. But, all right. So this is done. We're going to send the Shenandoah down there to build that while this is still researching. The Yukon is up here, so the Yukon can now build an outpost there. The Einstein is done, so we're gonna send Einstein to, what is that? That Mars? Yeah. Ancient battlefield. Oh, okay. The Hawking has discovered some strange shipwrecks in the Sithonus Maelstrom. Age analysis shows that the ships are very old and were damaged long ago. Preliminary investigation of the ancient ships shows that there may have been some kind of battle between these ships, and their builders have a high level of technology. Some of the wrecks. Interesting. This is a mod, so you know, doesn't go through the highest level of reading it, and you know that's fine. It's a self-made mod that people are donating their time for. That's fine. There are still some areas inside that have not been completely destroyed, which means that they may still contain some useful information. Hawking has suggested that we dispatch the science team to conduct further study of the wreckage. Yeah, let's do it. We'll probably do that later, because I don't know whether that triggers more of the stuff, and we are definitely not at a point where we can deal with that. All right, so, well, we have to see now whether they will actually declare war on us. They moved their ships. They are no longer there. We are moving our ships as well. Do I have... I don't have that there. We may want to move. After this, we may want to move the other science ship up to here so we can have vision, because it has a lot of vision. Here, we may want to build a crew quarter as well, just so that we have that, and also reinforced starbase. So we're going to send the Dorfil up to Veskarian Maw. Go. Order has been restored. Okay, good. So yeah, all right, good. Now you can work in peace. Good, good, good. Yukon is done up here. So we'll go to Jangal. Yeah, I mean, I think after we're done with Flump, we're going to send the other science vessel up there. Because then at least we can fight off some things. What else do we need? We really need more alloys. We need so much more alloys. Build me another foundry. We really need more alloys. Let's see here. I don't really care about that. I think what we need to do is we're just kind of waiting. We're just kind of waiting around. So, yeah. Just kind of waiting for everything to get triggered. But we are going to get some more energy credits. We need to be happier. All right. I have so much stuff that it's like, we're not going to give you anymore. I think we take field modulation. Get some more energy credits in there. All right. So they moved their ships up. We moved our ships up. So we're just kind of chilling there. I think now I have enough to where it warrants me actually maybe starting to build this fleet. So go. The Shenandoah is now done there. Move down to there. Lump has 3 more to go before we send them up. We're going to offer some food. It's like 500 food. Goodbye. Factory is still going. I think we need to build some labs. Where are the void worms? I see the void worms. Where are they? Oh, they're in that thing. Lovely. Go away. Go away, void worms. You're disgusting. You're icky. Go up there. The hawking is done with that. So hopefully this will go... Whoa, 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 whoa. This will go down there, and then we can move in on that. I kind of think we want colonial centralization, because then we can upgrade our things. All right, good. There we go. Send them on. Send you onto there. Yep, okay. Einstein jumps up to there. Come on. No. All right. Well, it tried the jump. It really did. It really tried, and it didn't make it. So now it has to go into hiding. All right, we're putting another dude. Oh, you're actually pretty good. I really like that as a thing. I also like Trickster though. Trickster's pretty good. Go with Trickster. Put us over. Nope. All right. Meyer, get over here. All right. Well, so we're starting to build up our forces. The other science ship has finished, so we're gonna actually bring the other science ship up. Go. Shenandoah can now build here. Oh, here we go. The Yukon can go over here. So we can build that. The fact that that is there is kind of interesting. All right, so that's unfortunate. Are they actually coming? They're deploying their ships to somewhere else. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I think what I'm going to do, we can't really... The problem with this fleet is that it really is... It's a pain. Yeah. It's really a pain. It's what I will say. It just kind of exists, and it's really a delaying fleet. It will help. with them, but it will take some time to do it. All right, they're moving. So I think we move as well. Go. I think we deploy Dorfil as well. Oh, I gotta set goals. Yeah, we'll set conquer so that we can get our land back. Did I? Let's see here. Make claims. Oh, I did. Okay, good. So we have the systems that I want. Fine. Good, good, good. So I'd really like you to get up here so I can have vision. All right, here's the vision. They are going, although one of them is now stopping. Now it's going. So, okay, so you did that. Build that. Continue on. Oh, that's not good. I actually really do not like that if that's what's going to happen. All right, let's look at where this guy's going. They are continuing. They are continuing to go to the south. All right, good. The Sahara, go do that. The Yukon's gonna build that there. We have available leader traits from you, so we're gonna actually say particles. Let's hear it. What else? All right, they're moving to the south. We're actually doing pretty well in terms of everything's increasing. So, can I build anything here that's worthwhile? Not really. They're moving down to here again. So that's fine. Oh. Okay, they are. Good. So now you're just gonna chill. You are just gonna chill in Gatria. Let's see here. They are continuing their march to the south. We're here. So we have at least a defense force. Enter the orbit. I actually did not want to do that. Build that. I think we need cruises. They're going up. Oh, they're going to go take... Why are you there? Yeah, come back home. They're going to take Othana. Look, I'm fine if they take Othana and we take all this down here. I'd be fine with that. That would be a decent trade, in my opinion. The Yukon's up there. Other science ships just chilling. We're kind of stuck at a fun time. Well, while it's here, go do that. So it's gonna go up to Othana. We're kind of building up here. We now, oh, that's good. That's good. We need this. We need FTL inhibitors because otherwise they could just jump in and go continue on. And that's something we definitely don't want. Shenandoah is done, so we'll send you on to Egladil. The Yukon still waiting up there. First fleet is currently chilling at Dorfil. Gotta wait for, are they moving? Yeah, okay. Gotta wait to see what happens with them. The Hawking is now not doing anything, so we're sending it down. The Yukon can now build this. The Mekong can now go build. Yeah, they're gonna take that. That's fine. First fleet is still building up its destroyers. Shenandoah is now just kind of chilling, waiting for Jupan to finish up their fun times. All right, so we kind of have some decent surveillance over them. So we at least know a little bit about them. They're moving an 800 block fleet. That's kind of sucks. All right, our scientist Constanza Diaz has died. We will donate the body to science. Which means, the Enterprise, or the Einstein just doesn't have a person. But that's gonna be the person who's there. Whenever the Einstein shows back up again. All right, Shenandoah is waiting down there. Yukon's up here. We have 5K burning in our pocket for minerals. So let's see here. Oh, discovery. We get some influence. We get some physics gain. We have found that they have made additional unique discoveries discovering the planet plasmoid life. So cool. What do I want to build here? I'm at least one of these spots each is going to go to building the. Each one of these districts has a plus X percentage to your workers' population or your workers' production, and so one of these definitely has to be saved for that. I think though we have minerals. We could just save the minerals. We could also just build another alloy foundry. That actually sounds pretty good. I think we build another one of these as well. I'm waiting to get the appropriate research so I can do this, so I can get moats as well as energy credits when I am doing this. So yeah, that's what we're waiting on there. I think we'll build another research lab as well. All right, continuing. All right, so you're doing this. We're gonna send you over there. The first fleet is still kind of chilling. I think we're just gonna keep building up the first fleet. We can do increased damage to star bases. I think that that fleet command element right there though. We will do the fleet logistics. Where's our fight? Bloodstone. Oh, they're attacking. Okay. So now it's starting to get worrying. You know, we're in 2240 and they're attacking with a 3K fleet or something like that. So I think this is, oh, we didn't upgrade it. Okay, we'll need to upgrade that at our next available opportunity. All right, so the Hubble has finished examining there, moving on. Shenandoah will build there. The Einstein is now here. The Einstein can now have that. Oop, discovery, precursor mines. So we found some ancient mines on Nits. Wow, does it really not touch them? That's insanity. It's absolute insanity that it doesn't touch them. But we are going to be next to the Kreksh, which may not be great. We'll see what happens to that. The Einstein is down here. The Einstein really needs to be... I think we're just going to do the archaeological site for the moment. Suspicious profit. While observing the local population of Tok 4, our away team has come across an interesting discovery. The capital city is abuzz with talk of the Chosen One, who has reportedly descended from the stars to fulfill an ancient prophecy and lead the Pozjak to a new golden age. All of our personnel are accounted for, so whoever is visiting the planet, they're worth investigating. We'll see how this goes. I need a drink. I have some lemon ginger tea. It's actually pretty good for my throat. Help out that. All right, so we found an antimatter asteroid. So we can either study it or we can add the energy. Where is this? This is Dorfil. Oh, I think we want the energy. All right, so tell the Mekong to go do that. The other science ship. So are they moving or are they just chilling here? They're on the move again. I don't know. Oops, excuse me. I don't know where they're going though. Strange station. The Hubble, which is down here, I believe, has found a strange space station in a conspicuous location in Zoltan. The space station is composed of several independent parts, which rely on complex gravitational technology to connect these different parts to each other. The core part of the space station is quite active, but the Hubble sensors were strongly disturbed when scanning the structure. It seems that the space station deliberately prevented Hubble from scanning it. The preliminary analysis of the space station indicated that it came from an alien civilization in ancient times, but Hubble's science team found some relatively not so old traces around the space station. Another alien civilization left around the space station. A signal transmitter that periodically repeats a piece of news is placed. The chronological analysis of the signal shows that this message should belong to a civilization that studied this space tens of thousands of years ago. Because the alien civilization left a short message and was damaged to a considerable extent, it is impossible for the Hubble science team to translate its content. But members of the science team successfully learned from the message the name of the space station that the previous civilization gained to this station, Stellar Anchor. After a period of trying, Hubble believes that before we have detection technology that is not affected by Stellar Anchor's interference, it is difficult to obtain more useful information from it. Maybe we'll need to wait until we have the necessary technology. All right. So there's that. We are... Can't even keep track. Are they just going... Where is... Okay, they're still up there. They're still trying to... Oh, they merged. Okay, so they have two 1.x fleets. So that's actually... That is a concerning factor. Minister of Defense has this. Well, you're now leading ships, so we're not going to tell you to be aggressive. The other science vessel is currently here. We're kind of keeping an eye on this. The Shenandoah is down here, so build up that, please. The Yukon is up here, and it's kind of just chilling, waiting for this to get done. And all right, so you're continuing with that. Oh, you can totally now build these. Where are they? Take care of the invasion sites. You can build that. Go. Break. All right. So Beskarian's Maw is currently upgraded. So is Dorfil. I'm wondering whether we should build. Oh, nope. You know what we're doing. We're building this. We're building this thing here. Build. Go. All right. Ah, the false prophet. We have found the chosen one. A racket Australian carabiner is masquerading as the central figure, having descended from the stars. We are going to... If left unchecked, this charlatan's presence on the planet will likely have heavy consequences. So we can either offer to rescue them or expose them as the fraud. We will offer to rescue them. Maybe they'll give us something. I will say I probably need armies. Build 5 armies. Status quo is still a little annoying. I could only bring these jokers in on my side. That would actually be huge. Or these. Either one of them would be really good to have on our team. Ooh, I can form a commercial pact with you, though. You just, like, hate me. I don't understand. Like, this is the weirdest federation I've seen in a while. Alright, are you doing anything? No, you're just chilling there. They really are just kind of chilling there. Oh, there's a void worm. Alright. So the governing there, I think we need more forges. We're gonna build ship speed. We need to get to that additional fleet capacity. So okay, the first fleet is continuing. We're continuing to upgrade the first fleet and build more and more ships into it. We really need cruisers is what we really need. That would be really sweet if we could get the cruisers right now. Alright, so we now have the ability to upgrade our central things, and we can go to those in a second. Our central buildings. We're going to do adaptive bureaucracy. Yeah, what I mean by that is these buildings now we can upgrade, and we're going to do that for 2 of them. Going home. Our away team was able to gain a pride in the audience with the Chosen One and offer them our services in repairing their ship and returning them to space. The racket was all too eager to accept the offer, explaining that they had been mistakenly received as a god after being stranded on Erntok 4 and had lived in fear of being harmed if unmasked ever since. So we transported them up to our outpost and we let them go. And they gave us a bunch of stuff. That's great. All right. Ooh, yes. All right, good. We got a research agreement. Finally. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long up here. Come on, nets. All right. So as soon as they're done up there, we'll build that. And then we'll, because I don't think they haven't expanded this way yet. Yeah, they're still over here. All right, that's actually an opportunity. Ooh, shipyards, precursor shipyards. Ancient, powerful precursor shipyards. Excellent. Ooh. All right. We will continue to passively observe them. We do not want to... Ooh, wait, we got ships? Oh, what is this? All right, deploy it back down. And no, don't go through like half of the enemy. Get the Elvis. All right, so there's that. Explorer. Yukon will now build a thing there. They're still just chilling. It's very weird. I don't understand it. We're gonna keep saying what it is. And yeah, actually, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna say that's our video for today. Please like and subscribe, as always, if you enjoy these videos. Please let me know if you have other content. And actually, I really want to push you all to join or follow me on Blue Sky, because that's where you'll get a lot of the updates for the channel. And with that, I'm going to say thank you again for watching, and see you next time.